is really echoey, so there's not a lot we can do about that, but let us know if you can hear us. I guess. Because it's yellow, it's not red, but yellow.
The game?
The game sounds. Okay, one other thing. Would you move the playfield cam like just a tiny bit closer to the flippers? It's got a little bit of the back. Yeah, that's good. Okay. It's got a little bit of the back glass on. Well, I guess I can zoom over just a little bit. He's still tweaking. Still tweaking off business. This is what you do. You gotta tweak it. We've been live for 5 minutes.
Cool. We need another beer.
Hello, Catch. We're in a room that's kind of echoey, so hopefully let us know how the sound is. I don't know if there's a lot, but I know the game is going to be very loud. We love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was super fun. I wish that we could play it for 7 hours, but that probably would have been silly. Wow you, Moo Butt. What? How do you want to be wowed? You got it. Yeah! Now it doesn't matter. Okay. We're playing Circus Voltaire. This is a home edition, so there are some things on it that I've heard would not be in a tournament. Is that correct? Some of the sideshow stuff is
like that copycat thing.
Hey Andrew. Can you guys hear us okay? It's a little echoey. We've got the mic behind us because it's like
Crazy in this room.
pretty lights and sounds. It's simple. Well, we have all of those things. And we have pinball, like as an added bonus, so we'll see. But this like a sunroom that has like a tile floor, so it's a little echoey. And it's usually just all flipper sounds all the time. So.
Yeah. Sorry guys.
As you can see next to Anna is a gorgeous, like full window, like floor to ceiling window that goes out to the patio, and we like to stream. We like to stream outside when it's really nice, but it's so sunny today that it's like hot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's actually really not that hot outside. It's insane.
Oh, good. Oh, thank you so much, Andrew. You know, when I told April to come in my place, she was super excited about it. I think she even got her hair done and everything. It was going to be there for you guys, so I really appreciate it. And it was
longer cord. We need wireless. We need wireless USB and stuff.
Every day we figure out something new we need. Why is streaming so hard? I will have to say Netflix setup is pretty great. He's got the gear, he's got the goods. But I think we make do with what we got. You know, it is what it is. Which one are we on now? Are we on Raz?
No. Raz.
We're on Raz?
Yeah.
All right.
But I haven't gotten my wire yet, or Dollar.
Oh, so you guys you scratched the talent show.
Oh.
You did a fireside chat instead. We did reach out for the talent show. Sorry it didn't work out for you guys. But it can be hard to kind of pull everybody's interests together. I feel like everybody's missing pinball, but it's like they forget to come on the internet and watch pinball. Nice work. A little high wire multi-ball.
Yep. Electicuties.
A couple electicuties playing high wire multi-ball. It's all good, Andrew. And next time you guys have something. So I've been talking to Anna about it, and we need to do some more tests, but what I'd really like to do is some sort of Twitch Sings pinball hybrid. Because obviously in Twitch Sings it's like karaoke, and you use a mic, like a camera, to show you what you look like when you're singing, but we can figure out in such a way where it's kind of a duet, but instead of another person, it's a playfield cam, and that way we could do karaoke pinball. So I think it'd be kind of fun. Maybe on a Hot Nudge Nights to sing a couple of songs, and then we can get around the DMCA stuff because Twitch Sings is an okayed use of music. And there's some decent songs on there. I was scrolling through to see how many I want to actually sing. And there's a few. I might have to stop talking when you're in multi-ball. Sorry. Never be sorry for multi-ball. There's never anything wrong with that. I do need to get another drink, so I'm gonna get another drink. I'll be right back. You keep doing that thing you do.
Aw, thanks.
They love us on Netflix. They came over to check us out on Hot Nudge. Welcome very much. We hope that you have a good time. Our whole situation is to have fun playing pinball. We're both still learning. We play a lot, but this is more, our stream is definitely more to kind of just chat and have a good time. We do sometimes take a quick peek look at our nuggets. You can request pinball impressions, you can request pinball objectives. We're just kind of here to play pinball and drink a little booze and have a good time. You guys can throw some emotes in chat if you're here for Deadwood. That's I'm so glad we got to play that game though.
It was really fun.
It was so brutal, and yet I want to play it.
I want to play it
for
more
hours. I just kept. I know. I just feel like I need some time on it. You know.
Yeah.
It's always hard, especially like. I didn't regret that my first playing it was on stream. It's just I know that I was just like, oh, it would have been nice to like kind of know what I mean, before April was on there, for you guys. But it was still so much fun. You're doing great. You want a fan?
Alright. I should get one of those little mini ones.
You need like one of those, like a visor. I'm surprised that you haven't done something back here already because I would want to put them all back here all the time.
Yeah, I do. Usually it's not. I guess I don't do it during this time of the day.
That's true. And it is weird because when we first started doing this, it was a little bit earlier in the season, and it would be kind of dark by this time. But now it's like straight up summer, you know. So the sun is still pretty high in the sky, and we were like, look, it's on the porch. And then it was just like sun to the point like I couldn't even see the screen of the laptop. I was so negative. So that's not
Shit.
This is a pretty smoking first game here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ball 2? Did you already get the extra ball or no?
This is my first extra ball. I have another one.
Well,
Looking good.
well, looking good. What's the GC up on this thing?
It's 142 right now.
142. Alright. We'll see what we can do about that.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
We'll see what we can do.
I like want to come up and like fan you. you know, like what are those like? Is it like ancient Egypt movies where they have like fanners, fan you? I'm actually not warm at all because I'm sitting here just chatting away. So I'm feeling very
Give it a shot, please.
relaxed. Woo! Nice work. Nice close pass. There you go.
Okay. Should we fucking run now? No, I have one more shot.
Oh,
Damn it!
shit.
One more shot.
Alright, one more shot. Hey man, 10 for 10 on that remaster.
Woo! 10 on
Do
the
you want to
high
fan?
wire.
Where's that?
10 on the high wire.
Where's that piece of cardboard? Do you want to fan yourself for a minute?
Oh yeah. Where's that piece of cardboard?
she's gonna cool off, kids.
Oh god. Okay.
The talent has to stay cool.
There we go.
Yeah! Joining the circus! First game, man!
Yeah.
God, I hope I don't totally shit the bed.
No pressure, okay?
No pressure! This wall is nice. Can lean against the wall.
Nice.
It's great.
What am I doing here? Oh yeah. Okay. I have to get all the letters.
Spell circus. Alright. So because you're just tuning in, she is playing Circle Terrace, her first game. And she has already reached the circus. So we're hoping that she gets through the circus. And then it will be like you join the circus multi-ball, yes? It's a time multi-ball, yes?
This is a timed multi-ball, yes.
Okay.
But I have to hit all the letters.
Yes.
And I can have like my time is up now.
Hey Stewie, nice to see you. Join us on the Netflix stream. Welcome to Hot Nudge.
Alright.
Anna's working on joining the circus now on Circus Voltaire. Yeah!
Okay. Now I have to
See, this is how we play games where you actually play them a little bit.
Okay,
Alright,
this is the
so
hard
balls for 20 seconds.
Now this is the hard one.
Ringmaster.
Yeah.
setting up is good. Just, it's got that music that makes you like
Okay, I can do it with one ball.
Perfect.
That will be fine.
Alright, shooting the remaster. Perfect. Great. So it's just back and forth like that, huh?
Yep.
Right. Lovely. So this section, so this service voltaire is on loan from Gavin. Those of you that have been to Dead Flip Stream has probably seen Gavin before. He's there a lot. And he actually bought it right before quarantine. And was like, hey, you know, like, somebody rented it right away. And I know he's also purchased the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so somebody's rented that already too. So that's always good, because you know you don't want your local operators to kind of suffer from this. You know, we don't want anybody to suffer during this. Hello. Anna's having a banger of a first game on Circus Voltaire. We have a tendency to play our really good games right off the gate, don't we? Like sometimes our best games on the stream are the first ones. This won't be our best one though. This is just warming up. Ooh! Nice. Did you join the circus?
Join the circus. I have one more. I covered the.
No, you have to meet the circus.
I have to meet the circus. Yes.
6 split jackpots.
Yes.
Okay. This is quite the involved wizard mode here.
Yes.
And how long is this time for?
I don't think it's time. It's just
until you
shooting it is lit.
Okay.
And that's the time. It's like how long shooting it is lit. I think it's 20 seconds.
Okay. It's just that one jackpot bit?
Right now.
Nice, nice. You got this.
Okay. Rattle it.
Ooh, okay.
Now.
So now she's got the left orbit. The left or right orbit.
Oh, farts. Okay. Right orbit for 2?
Right orbit, yeah. It counted. Okay, left, right, and center. Orbits around the ringmaster. Thanks so much, Eyeball. We had a really good time on Dead Flip Stream.
So much fun.
It was so much fun to play the game. It was so much fun to talk to new people. I like being a dork and dressing as dumb things all the time, so it was just an excuse to be a dork.
It was great.
Which is fun. But we always have fun at Dead Flip, because he's got like great games. His setup is really nice. So you want right orbit.
I know. It's the hardest one.
Yeah, I know. Which is funny, because it's not the hardest shot in every game. Just one. Just this one. You got this. Oh, what the fuck? We don't look as sharp today. Oh, yeah. Well, we have probably $4,000 less in here. I don't know how much this stuff is, but it was sweet. I think because the auto launch blocks your shot. Possibly. It's also just like there's like the peripheral of like the neon ramp at the top. Like sometimes when you can't quite see it, and of course when it's like the only shot and it's like yelling at you to get that one shot. Yes! You won!
I did it!
Yay! So now this is the fun multi-ball, right?
This is the fun multi-ball.
Okay, now she's got
Last
fun
time
multi-ball.
I did this fun multi-ball. It was not, it didn't go very far.
Stewie, what things do we own? So, we're at Anna's house right now. She owns an Attack from Mars, original Attack, not a remake. And she's currently renting a Circus Voltaire, which we're playing now, for the quarantine. My house, I own a flip-flop, which is a 70s piano. I have an Earthshaker, and then I have a TX Sector. Oh, Hot Jams playlist. You know what, Luba? I miss Hot Jams. We just can't, we'll just be taking, our kids will be taken off, which really sucks. But I used to have a ton of fun, just like playlist specifically for the game that we're playing, and I just don't think we can link to it. Yeah, and like, when we put TX Sector, we just jam the TX Sector. So, that's fine. Ooh, party multi-ball. You already got, like, what? 100 million plus 19. That's such a funny way that they did that.
That is a very weird thing. Never noticed that before.
That is hilarious.
Alright, now I just do it again.
Yes, so now she's back to the beginning. You can do it again.
Try again. I did most of it.
Are you on? You're still on ball too, yeah. Create a Spotify YouTube playlist and share the link. Oh, that's really a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a great idea. Andrew, we'll do that for next stream because I do like maybe playlists and things. And maybe we can listen to it kind of low, and then you guys can listen to it. That's a great idea. I really do wish, though, that they would get to a place that you could. Oh, do it in Discord voice chat. That's true. We could do that too. I wish they would get to a place where we could have like a Spotify playlist, so that there's like even if it was just like an app that you put on your screen, so that it always shows what music you're playing, like what artist and copyright information is. And I get it, like, you know, I understand why it's a thing. Like, hey man, if you're an artist, you can control what you play. If there was a way that every time we play it, there was some sort of way that they get money from it, I think that's great. And I would even purchase some sort of blanket license, but where it gets weird is if you have to constantly do that.
Should I put some initials in? For a high
yeah, actually, Moobut subscribed about 15 minutes ago, so Moobut 75.
Move.
Alright, move.
Alright.
There's a thing called JQBX that does that.
Do you want to play?
Sure.
Okay. That was a long game, so.
Bow and Little, is that an app that shows you the Spotify thing? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, it's a jukebox. Jukebox, duh. Yeah, JQBX. Jukebox. I get it. It's Monday morning in Australia and you're off to work. Well, thank you so much, Stewie, for popping in. Where in Australia are you? I'm curious. But if you also have to leave and you're already gone, that's okay.
Yeah.
Fliptronic! Ready for the party of 13!
Hey guys!
Hey, welcome! Just in time for me to play.
Yes.
I hope I don't mess it up.
Oh god.
I haven't practiced it.
Yeah. Don't.
But it's okay. This just a little bit because it's slightly on the
Alright, now my.
How you feeling?
This is Adelaide.
Adelaide. Ooh, that's pretty. My dad lived in Melbourne for a little while. I never made it to Adelaide.
So I'm gonna just move. Hey, Pinball Howard. I'm gonna just move this over because I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm quieter, and then they can hear you.
Sure.
That's
Is
all.
that chord driving you nuts?
No.
Okay.
It does not drive me nuts.
Okay.
Hey, Pinball Howard.
What did you just get on that game, by the way? 124!
24.
Cheers, girl. That was great.
I don't know, I fucked up the last couple balls. I think I get tired.
See, here's the thing. What is with pinball? You could have the best game of your entire life, and the last drain is always like, but I was 2 shots away from, but I fucked it up at the end. Every time. Can't be satisfied.
No, there's no satisfaction.
Remind myself, this game, I want to get through the first guy.
Yes.
My strategy for this game currently. Get through the first ringmaster right away, maybe start lighting my locks and everything, get ready to go.
Okay.
Then, I want to get Frenzy up and start a multi-ball so that I can stack a multi-ball with Frenzy multi-ball.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Alright, look at this guy. He's like a funny little...
It's like a little monkey deal.
Okay, it's a monkey cute.
There are a lot of cute animals on this card. I like this game.
I didn't even know like the kitty cat on the back glass is something I had never noticed before. Well, I think it's a kitty cat.
that thing that I posted on. Are you kidding me? It's okay. That's okay.
I mean, I got it back, and then I got a warning, to move it back onto the stream. Sorry, guys. So now I have to play like an angel.
And not too much. The tip's pretty.
It's pretty lenient.
Yeah, it's pretty lenient on this guy.
Which is funny because every other circus player I've ever played, I admit, has been mean as fuck.
Yeah.
That one.
Part of the trick for those side things is to nudge it up.
Nudge up. Am I okay on
the outlines?
Am I straight on the?
Yeah. You look good to me.
All right. Well, I might have to play more than one if Anna's gonna blow up like that. That's coming back, right? No?
Was that ball too?
Yeah.
That was rude.
Well,
That was a rude game.
no. They can't all be winners.
That's right. And this is your first game on this machine of the day, so let's just...
That's true.
You're practicing right now, you're saying. Where are the shots?
The idea was that I was gonna come and we're gonna set up, and I could practice a little bit, and then we like set up outside. It was way too hot, and so we did. And then
It's getting... The sun is going down, though.
it is going down.
We might be able
So
to
we might be able to go outside for a minute. It would be kind of a process though for us to try and do that.
Yeah, pin golf is nice because you have an objective, and then you get it, and then you're not, like, sad when your ball drains, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can actually do something and feel satisfied. It's a good point, Pinball Howard. That's where pin golf is fun. I couldn't talk. I'm sorry, man. I was too... I didn't want to plug anything up there. But yes, pinball is best enjoyed in a dark and cool environment. That's why many pinball rooms are in a basement.
It's killing me today.
I know. It's a Simon Says video mode, or like Simon.
Yeah. And it's actually, I just have to do it slower.
Yeah.
And I just focus on what the last one is.
Right.
And then you're fine.
You're fine. Yep.
And once you get the extra ball, who fucking cares? It's like, it's an extra million to go through, even more. And it's like,
I'm not doing that shit. It's too much memory and stuff.
Too much memory. For myself, who partakes in some legal stimulation, aka marijuana, that's enough.
It doesn't help either. So, let's not forget that.
That's true. Keep hitting that boob.
It's crazy. It's so hot. It is different every time. If you're like me,
there's probably like a dozen or so like options, but it is different a lot.
Yeah, it's different enough so you can't memorize which, but I feel like them not using a randomizer for that is kind of weird. But I guess it was the 90s, and
I don't know what coding was like.
You don't know coding?
I don't think about coding. So you're saying they didn't use a randomizer? They probably have like a few like they have like
just some like bit matrices is probably what it is of some sort. Or it's probably just bits, really. We can talk about nerd stuff if you want, guys.
I'm very interested in nerd stuff because I think it's really cool what a lot of people are doing when they're coding their own homebrews actually cool.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys ever checked out the guy that's doing Metroid, I wish I could remember
Oh,
his
the Metroid one I saw.
Yeah, that was cool. And I know Matt Benzik does it. Matt Benzik does some coding.
Yeah.
Obviously, Deadlift has done some coding on his stream.
Well, there's a open source like pinball coding suite.
Yeah, that's good.
That you can use.
Okay, so I'm all too locked.
Yes.
I finished my first Ringmaster. I've got to get Raz up before I start this other multi-game.
Yes. That's ideal. But if you don't do it, it's fine also. You can just have another multi-ball and do it again.
That happened early on, so I didn't totally lose it.
Muba, you would ride a crotch rocket to your lifeguarding job? That was the 90s, huh?
A crotch rocket.
What is that, just like a motorcycle?
It's usually like a Japanese motorcycle, like one that's like more buzzy, like there are and usually crotch rockets are also like lower powered. I think they're supposed to be like not like it's not like a Harley where you're like
You're not rocking.
You're just like okay, so the point of this is also to get my Raz going after I've gotten some jackpots and I feel happy.
Yes. No, it's your Stone Frenzy, not Raz yet.
Oh shit.
That's okay. Frenzy's a multi-ball too.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
As long as it's a multi-ball.
Luba says it was a GS XR 750.
Cool.
There's a lot of letters and numbers that we don't understand.
I probably would have thought it was cool in the 90s.
Yes.
I probably would have thought you were a hot lifeguard coming in your crotch rocket.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact that you're a lifeguard.
Yeah.
You're probably really cool.
You're probably cool, yeah.
Super cool.
Cool, Luba.
Like, oh man, can you give us access to the pool when they're closed?
Okay, goodbye. Thanks for the subscription.
Hey, thanks so much.
That's awesome.
I did hop on a Pinball Howard stream the other day. He was streaming. Jay was streaming some a tournament that he was doing in Arizona too. Which I watched a little bit of. Although I kept popping on after, like, if they had it set up on Medieval Madness, and I kept popping on after they were finished the game, and so I could hear Baywatch in the background, and I was like, Baywatch! And you can hear Elvira House of Horrors, like there were a couple of call-outs that I recognized from there, and
So
it was
basically
like kind of a game to figure out what I could hear.
Like an
In the
arcade
stream,
simulator.
yeah, it was definitely arcade.
Hey, little yellow box. How are you doing?
Hey, little yellow box.
But you're so cool. You're so cool.
Box. I mean, clearly you're cool because you're watching Hotness, and nobody not cool doesn't watch us.
I'm pretty sure that makes sense, but I don't want to
Did I
watch
forget?
it. I don't want to watch it.
Nobody
There's too many negatives.
not cool.
That means everybody.
Everyone that watches us is cool. That's what I mean.
Cool.
Exactly. Cool. Well, I'm not doing nearly as well as you were doing.
And it's been
Well, I was doing better than the last time. So I noticed that he does that little, he rises up,
Yeah. Now
but
it
not right away.
Raz is up now.
Well, no, but he does this thing where you're like when it's time to plunge, it's like, here's the skill shot, and then after a minute or two, he rises up and you can get it in him and get a hideout award.
Yes.
But not every time. It's interesting.
You know, but pinball nerds are cool. Cool. The definition of cool is forever changing. You know.
Well, yeah, I actually think that things. I am actually a person who thinks that nerds are cool because there's clearly As long as you're not a dick about it, like, you know, there's no fun in somebody that's like really good at something and then it's like a jerk about people that aren't good at something and they're just trying and they're like, I want to learn. You're like, ugh. Like, I do get intimidated by some other video games because I'm just like, well, I can't start now because I'm not going to be good enough to, like, I'm going to piss everybody off because, like, I started playing Rocket League not that long ago, and it's intimidating because you're just like, oh my god, I'm terrible at this.
Yeah.
And then we have to play on other teams, of, like, other people, and I can just tell that I'm just like, oh my god, there's no way that person, wherever they are, is just like, this stupid asshole doesn't know what they're doing, you know?
Oh, you got a Wonka in this pinball? That's cool. That sounds fun. I mean, it's like you're getting your ass handed to you, but I'm sure.
Yeah, no, was that something like that? Wonka. That's a fun game.
I want to play that one, but Gavin already told me he will not bring that one.
Is it heavy?
Yeah.
I heard, so Jersey Jacks are always heavy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Jaden. Hey, Jaden, we were just talking about you. Not in a bad way. We were talking about your tournament in Arizona. I watched a little bit of the stream, but I just kept missing all the action. I kept tuning in after you guys played Medieval. So I kept trying to guess all the games in the background. How'd you do? How was it? It's like, what, the first tournament that you played since the whole quarantine, right?
Oh yeah, that was a tournament, right?
Yeah, I remember he was talking about,
Oh, you got fourth.
Fourth?
That's
Nice
awesome.
work!
Well done.
That's great! Oh, that feels so good. Especially when you, like, you know it's gonna be weird, it's been a while, you're not sure what's going on, you know, like, I don't know what I'm gonna be like when I start playing, competitively again, because it's a different mindset.
It's a much different mindset.
And, I mean, I've been lucky enough that I've been playing pinball regularly
Yeah.
since... Why are my outlays so much more hungry?
Because you gotta push it. You gotta push it up more. Make it bounce off of that thing. Push it.
But push it real good!
Thank you, Chuckles. Happy Sunday. Happy holiday Sunday.
Chuckles!
Yes, and I love Jersey Jacks though, and I would love to play more of them. I just don't. Right now we can't. But
I mean, you gotta have different. I understand. You gotta have different variations of, like, you know, cars. You've got Hyundais. You've got Mercedes. You've got all sorts of different options. And Jersey Jacks are just. They are Cadillacs. They are super fancy, but they're also very cost prohibitive. So you have to, you know, people, I feel like there's less of them on a route because they're just so expensive. Like, you put them on a route and they just get beat to shit. And Gavin obviously has his out, but, you know, he's not gonna,
oh, thanks for the subscription and the pinball. That's awesome.
Thank you for the sub!
She turns into an opera singer.
Arts! God damn it!
Some people will jump back in at exactly the same skill level, I'm sure. But, I mean, even skill level in tournaments is not everything. Because there's a lot of...
Sometimes you are better when you take a little break for yourself.
That's true.
I'm gonna play one more.
It's a lot of mind games.
And then it's...
Max Power, hello.
Max Power! Isn't that Homer Simpson's, like, alter ego?
I feel like I remember that as well.
Max Power!
Pillbox, not every place in Chicago has Gavin's games. There's a couple other...
There's a few people...
operators.
There's a few crappy operators that still exist. I don't know how.
Operation is the best.
Gavin's is the best, unless you're talking about, like, an arcade that has, you know, because there were, okay, here's the funny thing about, they better recognize that. Who in there?
Well, what's happening here? What's going on?
or you run an arcade, or you know people that run arcades, have them have a maintenance book. Tell all your pinball nerds, hey man, if you're playing a game and something doesn't work, write it in the book. Logan Arcade has a book. You can write in anything. You can write in, left flipper stutters, or the mouth on Gene Simmons and Kiss doesn't work anymore because it always stops working. And stuff like that, because it's really hard for an operator to come in and not know, like, if the game's just turned off. They're just like, well, what the hell? I don't know what's wrong with this thing. So have a book.
Yeah.
That'll help your operators. But
Gavin puts all his number on there. You can text him.
oh yeah, well I mean, all operators have their numbers on. I've texted other operators and they're just like, or called them and it's like an answering service.
Okay,
and it's like ridiculous. I went to a bar that had a fun house that was so beat up and I was so sad because I was like, can I just buy this fun house from you?
Emporium actually has a website where you can put game malfunction.
That's great.
Yeah.
And they should be doing that, and then but also encouraging their people, like, hey, if you see something wrong, let us know because we want to get it fixed. But actually, I was going to mention Emporium that they, I feel like the community, I don't know whether it's the community has shamed them, but like it got to a point where there were a lot of things broken in Emporium, and they've gotten really good at getting better at keeping things fixed. And maybe it's because a bunch of us just bitched and complained about it, like, hey man, this was always broken. Or they have more pinball people that work there that understand that it brings in money, and it won't bring in money if the games are busted all the time. Woo!
Jaden, doing that bounce pass. Talking about bounce pass is the most unsatisfying thing ever. It happens all the time. It just doesn't have enough speed. It's very sad. Yes, Lucky was the one that made that Emporium website.
Yeah, and Lucky is a really, really good pinball player, and he was probably just like, he was probably good. Thank God, because I was annoyed by that. But it's like, like myself, I had to get past that feeling of like, am I being a Karen for complaining? You know what I mean? Like, you have to let your people know that no, this is a good thing. If you want to tell us when something's not right, and it takes a nerdy pinball player to know when something's not working. I mean,
oh fuck.
And the judges score?
Pinball Karen.
Pinball Karen, oh my god.
Can I please have the manager? Yeah, I know. What happened? What are you
I'm just thinking of like a t-shirt that says Pinball Karen.
I feel like pinball has a lot of Karens, actually. Like in tournaments and stuff, people are complaining.
Oh, yeah.
In tournaments.
Yeah, they'll be like, excuse me.
And we're talking all genders here. Not just,
yeah, it's not gender specific, for sure. Like, I think this tilt is just... It's actually more like, instead of pinball... Ooh, secret ball lock.
Yes, I love that.
I love those. That was such a cute little dude. He was like it's not like pinball Karens, it's more like pinball comic book guys.
Yeah, it's more like pinball.
Like more like,
the tilt is just a little too, it's supposed to be exactly 6.5 degrees.
You're asking me what I'm doing right now?
What are you doing right now? Where are you? Ball
Not
two.
far.
Ball two. Okay, you gotta get your head down for the first down.
Yeah. Well, that helps. I was like, wait a minute.
Andrew, I agree.
Wait a minute.
Having to talk to someone in person about your complainingness is...
Okay, so here's the thing. There's this really interesting
anyway.
bar in Kalamazoo. They have 3 really gorgeous machines. Like, just...
What bar is it?
It's, the Kalamazoo Beer Exchange. They always have 3 souped up machines. It's usually like a Monster Bash. It's like all LEDs with all the mods. It's like really great. Color at DMD. They usually have like an Addams Family, Medieval Madness, and a 93 Indiana Jones that kind of cycle through. Like, I mean,
flippy flaps.
And half the time they're broken, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this doesn't make any sense. That they're all like super souped up and they're always broken. And so I remember I was in there and I like, something was not working. It was like the scoop wasn't working on Adam's Family. I'm just like, motherfucker, you cannot play this game without the scoop. Come on. So I went up to the bar and they were like, what? I was just like, can I tell you guys about a problem? Like that you can tell your operator or whatever? And they're just like, oh wait, hold on a second. And they like bring out the manager, like I was a pinball Karen. I'm like, no. They're like, here's $1 back. I'm like, no, I don't want my money back. I'm just telling you to be helpful. I'm not trying to be a dick. Like I will still give you money and have a great time. I just want to tell you that, like, because I know if I was an operator, I would be bugged if my game wasn't working because you don't make as much money if it's not working, right?
Goran, believe me, every time I say Hot Dog Sunday,
I do too.
Sorry, I had to interrupt for that, but yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
God, that sucked.
We should really just have Hot Dog Sundays.
If we had Hot Dog Sundays every Sunday.
Okay, maybe once a month. Maybe a month.
Once a month is good.
Once a
we
month.
should have like a little like ice cream party.
Yeah, ice cream social.
Ice cream social.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think that'd be great. Be fun.
Nice, you turned the mansion, Jaden? Nice job.
See, and that's not possible if the scoop doesn't work.
Oh my god, but then the TV came over and invalidated it. Guess what? It broke.
What? Are you kidding? Oh, that's bullshit. Wait, after you did it?
Yep, looks like
What?
it.
So why did they invalidate it? What?
No, what broke?
What broke that made it?
If it... I guess someone else did. It broke on someone else and they had to take it out? Is that it?
That sucks. I've definitely been on both sides of that. Like somebody else blew it up or farts.
Yes, reveal your ability.
Well, that wasn't great.
It's okay. Do you want to go again?
Your turn?
I don't have to go yet.
No, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna get a drink then real quick. We both need a drink.
We do, but I'll sit here for a minute.
Okay.
I'll probably drink some water first before.
Okay. Do you want a cherry bubbly?
Sure. Cherry bubbly. Hey. I can take my phone and show them how sunny and insane it is. Like, look, okay, we'll open this door for a second. Look at the playfield as soon as we open it.
I locked it. Oh no! Watch out! There's the dowel.
Oh.
We have
Oh, she's got it. She's got the deadbolt.
I got the dowel in.
She's got the dowel in. Look at this. Look at the playfield.
Oh my god! That's crazy. It's so much. It's so much.
So sunny.
Yeah.
So sunny.
Alright. Oh.
Put the dead. Well, put the dead dowel in there.
I don't know what that was.
What happened?
Something that got flagged. I don't know.
No. Did somebody say something bad?
No, I allowed it.
Oh yeah, I saw somebody like. Oh yeah, somebody's message got flagged because they said nuggets,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Is nuggets a bad word now?" Oh man,
Not on our screen.
I would say that that sun is coming in so hard on you. I'm gonna try and turn your camera down a little bit. But
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that on you too, and I didn't know what to do.
such a
I
balance.
thought that's what I would.
Nuggets, terrible word.
Well, the sun is almost down, guys. But oh god.
Wow, see? Look, they hate nuggets. They hate when we say nuggets.
Weird.
It's hilarious.
We should add
Hot
that.
judge, used, added, permitted, term, nuggets. Nuggets are okay on this stream.
Yeah, that's right.
The sun is coming
Hot
on
nuggets.
really hard here, so I'm gonna try and do some tweaks. See, if we had a dark ass studio with no windows, like Dead Flip, and we didn't have to do any of this.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like the hustle. I don't mind the hustle.
That's a little better. Yeah, I should have done that for you probably. And I didn't.
Well, it's just hard because I don't want your face to be like dark. So
I didn't. Yeah, I figured that that's what I look like too.
then I read some article that was talking about like why Guardians of the Galaxy, why everybody talks like a child, because it's all through Star-Lord's translator. And I'm like, is it? You send this message with your remote control. Hey, Chicago Hobbs. By the way, I had to also permit somebody saying you called your nephew baby nugget. I had to also permit that. Twitch hates the word nugget. Now I want to know what nugget means. Is that
A poop?
I said a poop. Is it a poop? Is it balls? I don't understand.
Maybe it's weed.
Oh, maybe it's weed, but weed's legal for most of the world. There's still some backwards places that think weed's bad, but we can add nuggets as well. See, that's the thing, Goran. We thought we already did, but for some reason we didn't put in nugget with a capital N, and then so we added that, and then nuggets with an S. Like, so there's a few things. You set up on your you set up Twitch on your TV. Well, Chicago, Hobbs,
We're big now.
You're doing it. The sun is coming in pretty hard right now, so I'm adjusting the playfield again here, guys.
Yeah,
We got a little
adjust it while
glare.
I take a break real
A
quick.
little glare. We're gonna try and do something about that.
These are my new favorite booze waters, by the way. You guys had these before?
No, that's too hard.
I wonder if they can see it. But they're great. This one is melon basil.
Melon basil sounds
It's so refreshing.
delicious.
They've got the most refreshing ones.
Ooh, birds. Birds!
Are there birds outside?
Or some. Enter the circus. That's too much. God, why am I effing this up? Sorry, guys. Is this like making you all want to die?
Please don't die.
Please don't die. I'm just trying to. Here's the thing. I'm using a laptop and it's got a little scrolling bar, and I sometimes push it a little too much. Why are all the chats being approved by a moderator first? Birds!
Are they all being approved?
Not all of them. I think they have just certain terms that they want to be like, is this okay?
That was bad.
Which I get. It's alright. Sometimes you get a better stream quality if you send through Chromecast. That's very interesting. Moomba, we don't have pin stadiums because we are cheap. So I made a pair of playfield lights that are made of garbage.
They're cool.
That magnetize to the sides of playfield. So we do have, so you can kind of see a little bit on the side there, on the left side. We do have lights for the playfield, which helps a ton with making it so. This game is particularly hard to light because of the LEDs. They're really bright LEDs right here against the flippers. And on some of this LED ones can be tricky because this game will like all shut off. You know, all the lights are turned off and you get shit. Shit!
Okay.
Only another
Right now, I'm not getting lucky. I'm like, just hit forward.
You idiot. Why would I say that?
Why would I say that?
So stupid! Just kidding. You're not stupid. You're very smart.
Very dumb.
You're very smart. So we do. Long story short, we do have lights that mimic pin stadiums, but are clearly not as good as pin stadiums.
But they do change color.
But they change colors, and I know that Deathloop said that he doesn't have any need to change the color, but I actually kind of like to do the color.
Did you bring something to change the color?
I did.
Let's do it.
Where did I put it?
What do you guys want? Should we do a poll?
Yeah, what color do you want? Should we do a poll? You can do it on this thing, remember? Okay. Oh yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. What color do you guys want? Oh, except we would have to pick 2 colors for people to choose from.
Yeah. Or 3.
Or 3. Sonar, and Deadpool. We played this one, we played Attack from Mars, we played Giant Demonic. We've taken them different places, so they've actually lasted a pretty decent amount of time. And they were made from a pair of strip lights that I bought at Menards. Chicago House just sent a picture of us on his big screen, and we look so good.
We go good?
Look at how good we look.
Don't look too closely.
Thanks, Chicago House. Appreciate it. Oh, hey, Frost. Hey, thanks for coming out. Yeah, we're real thankful that Deadflip let us come out there and have a good time.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Super fun. Are you guys seeing like is the playfield glitching on you guys? Or is it being fine? Maybe glitching. It's kind of being funky on here, but maybe it's just my. I'm seeing a glitch. Is there a glitch? There might be a glitch.
No!
I might have to deactivate or reactivate it. So trap up for a minute. Hold up. Yeah, it's wonky.
Shit.
Let's do something wonky.
Couldn't trap up because I'm an idiot. Okay, sorry guys.
I don't know why it's doing that. What is it?
What's it doing? Is it too hot?
Let me just fix some stuff, guys. Hold on a minute.
Oops.
You broke it! Of course not. This is what it looks like when we first turn it on. And it looks like shit. So,
We have to do some.
we're gonna tweak it a little. Tweak it a little. It is tricky. And
Here, while we're doing this, I'll put in the poll. How about that?
Sure.
Color. Oh.
Enter the circus.
Red. Green. Blue.
Hopefully that'll be alright.
Okay.
Yeah, Jada, that's kind of what I do. I go in and I deactivate it, and then I reactivate it, and it kind of resets it.
How many minutes we got? We want to do 3 minutes? 3 minute poll?
Sure.
Okay. Is it working?
Yeah. Color poll.
Color poll!
Color poll. Tell us what color you want to see.
I only chose 3 colors. But occasionally purple and shit. Oh, purple.
That looks much better. I don't know why I did that. Maybe it got a little loose or something. Your tilt bot. You have a tilt bot? Does it like post a tilt emote? Does it tilt? Hey, camera's freaking out on my screen is my job. Yeah, I had a that's the first time that's freaked out though. It's usually alright because the playfield cam is the only camera that we do not have plugged into our hub. That is USB 3.0 directly plugged into our computer, which usually solves quite a few problems, but once in a while, I guess. I did have it kind of cranked in terms of the contrast and things, so maybe it just kind of got a little wonky. Who knows? I wish I knew more about that.
The thing about computers is that it's amazing that they work all.
It is amazing. When somebody explains to me how they work, I'm like, that's great.
Yep. And you can't
I'm
run
glad it
computers
works.
without computers at this point. Okay. Got Razza.
We do have a bot, but we didn't update the
Oh shit. No, we can't. We can turn it on. Forgot about that.
We also have a bot. We've been playing with bots. We have a pinball trivia bot.
Just open chat box.
I don't have a chat bot. Oh, how's our color poll going? this game, we will do your pinball protector. We'll focus on Ringmaster Special.
Okay.
The little skull hands. Yes, I'm doing my hair. I'm doing my hair on the screen, you guys. What do you think?
Oh shit, Myers.
Should be easy. Well, you just jinxed us now. Now it's gonna be hard.
What happened?
David said it should be easy. And now
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hard because he said it's not easy. Just kidding.
That's not Jason's word.
Yeah. Hey, is Ilal still here? Because I watched video of the vacation jackpot.
Oh, yeah. So did I will. What?
And that is a really, really hard pinball impression to pull off, by the way. Because it's like,
It's just like a
it's like,
I thought I was
there it is. That's the impression. That's what I got.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I thought that was good. Did I do that? No.
Hey, thanks.
That was a good bonus. Is that my last one?
Yes, Jaden, we absolutely remember the pinball pool that took an entire stream to get to. What was it? I think it was on Attack from Mars, and I'm pretty sure it was like, was it the... It was the one where we were to get a billion...
Oh, that one.
Was it a billion, hurry up? Maybe?
That's a hard one.
Another pinballs. Freak out, similar to the vacation jackpot. Ooh, that's a good question. Fires! That's a really good question, Andrew, because I think they're on the tip of my tongue, but, oh, stack all the multi-balls in here. Billion hurry. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. That was hard. Screen and flippers go dead, then glitch for several seconds. What game has that when you get to wizard mode and it's like I know, okay, so I know that like Ghostbusters does the scream. And then when you get like, sometimes when you get Midnight Madness, that happens.
Oh, it does have any games. I love Ghostbusters. I want to play that.
I want to play Ghostbusters too.
I love the new code update.
Yeah, the new code update is great. I'm not gonna wear my Ghostbuster costume.
Did you disassemble it? We still have it.
No, I still have it. I just don't know if I can use it. It is a skin-tight jumpsuit, you guys, and it's quarantine. And the quarantine 15 is real. Oh, PBTNA, the flippers died. Wait, so can you guys clarify for me? Because I saw that many of you guys are Facebook friends with Kimmy, and he posted like a Reactor 9, like Reactor 9 champion, and got it in like 90 seconds. Now that's not typical Reactor 9.
Keep going?
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry, I just called him Kitty. I saw the goat. He posted that he got it within 90 seconds. There's no way he got 2 Reactor 9 in 90 seconds, right? I think Bowen Currents clarified that the number was from when it started to when he killed him. Right?
We don't know. He is the goat.
Okay, 90 seconds would be the time since Reactor 8. I mean, I never even got to that bit, so what do I know? I think I got to like Reactor 4 was about as far as I got. And they had a TNA at Logan for a long time, and they don't have it there anymore.
It's at Mars, or it was.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm glad you know how to play this game.
Well, something's happening.
that's not the one I was thinking of, but I know there's a few more games to do that.
Okay. What do I need?
But also the Vacation Jackpot is super cool. Does Johnny screen go blank when you have the power down? I've never gotten the power down on that, but yes. I'm just gonna say yes until somebody tells me no.
Uh-oh. That was roll dumb. That was ball 3.
That was ball 3. So the next games we're going for special remaster. Why don't you play again? I'm going to use the restroom and I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys talk amongst yourselves. Mom's going to leave the room so you guys can say all that things.
She'll still see them.
I'll still see them!
Okay, so this guy is just gonna go for it.
And you know, Tim Curry he's on a few.
Like
Well,
what?
no, okay.
What is he on?
He's on Congo and Shadow.
He's on Congo?
Yeah. He has kind of a shitty British accent.
Hey, thanks for the bitch, old man. Christmas?
Old Man Christmas!
Sure, he's called you old man, probably.
Old man. Old Man Christmas gave us bits when we were on Dead Flip, so appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on. Okay. In-golf challenge to get to special on Ringmaster. So let's see what we get. See
I
how
can do it. I did wrong. The thing that I did wrong was I didn't play like I normally play.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I'll just go for it. I want to go for a multi-ball. That was what was done.
So I shouldn't go for it.
No, go for this one. You have to get this one out of the way before you start stacking.
I didn't even this one.
Frost, how long have we been on Twitch? Since April? So like,
Yeah, it's been since quarantine.
Three-ish
but-
months. Yeah, since COVID quarantined us into our houses. We were planning to do it before that started.
Oh yeah, I mean, we have been talking about doing a stream since
Last year.
Dead Flip, since the Bells did stuff on the Dead Flip channel, and I was like, wow, this is super fun, we should do this. But it's pretty intimidating when you get started, because you're like, okay, we have all this gear, and like, I wanted to do it, but I didn't want to do it by myself, and I think you had the same vibe. You're like, well, I want to do it too, but I want to do it like alone.
Yeah.
And we're like, let's do it together!
And Rebecca's really cool, so.
Bananas. It works out really well. It's great.
And
And then
thank you, Frost.
then the quarantine happens, and then I don't really have a job, so I spend time making overlays and dumb farts. Yeah.
Nerds, I think you could make a clue table out of whodunit. That would be really cool.
Oh, I think that would be
You could
great.
Just do that, like just buy the clue.
Maybe they couldn't.
They probably couldn't get it.
But it has to be like Clue the movie, like straight up.
Yeah. Right.
You know.
I mean, the game is fine, but the
Although,
game isn't as.
You'd have to get somebody. Like you'd have to get somebody that could do the flames on the side of my face, heaving breaths. Because Madeline's Snow is gone, so she can't do it anymore.
Yeah, that sucks.
Also,
Oh, thanks for the subscribe, Frost.
I'm assuming that you guys that have seen Clue may have also seen Wayne's World. So you know the wife of Bill Murray's brother. He's like the guy that was like the sponsor.
Bill Murray is on Wayne.
No, it's not Bill Murray. It's Bill Murray's brother.
Oh,
He also
Okay.
plays the mayor-ish from Groundhog Day.
okay, yeah.
I can't remember his
I know
name.
his name.
It's Murray,
Something Murray.
obviously. His wife in that Wayne's World where he's like, my wife did the where it's like that, like the sponsor for their TV show.
Frost just said, by the way, that sub was for the clue quote.
Oh, the flames on the side of my face. Oh my
Rebecca
god!
knows a lot of quotes.
Do you want to know how many times I watched Clue as a child? I love. Oh, I loved it so much. No, but she's been in so many different things. Like sexy Yvette with her like giant boobs was his wife, and she was like super dowdy. She's been in a bunch of different things where I'm just like, oh my god, like when I looked at her IMDb, like go to Clue, find the chick that played Yvette, and see all the other things she's been in. She is like a chameleon. Like you would never have guessed that she played this like super sexy French maid in that movie because she does so many different things. I like as soon as I'm done with this game, I'm gonna look her up and I'm gonna tell you like, you know that chick? That was Yvette.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on ball 2. I've only gotten through one remaster. knows how long the ball will take to get to a certain place. So like he'll get it, like it'll almost be like stall ball. He'll get it somewhere.
Yeah.
And then he knows that he has time to look at the chat.
What are some other board game pins besides Monopoly?
Board game pins.
I don't know. Monopoly's really the only one I can think of at this point. There's a lot of card game pins.
Yes, lots of card game pins.
There's lots of poker and there's lots of pool. Pool pins. Board games? There's not that many.
No, but I feel like that would be kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, who done it is like the
Like, what if, okay, would it be totally,
branded that way.
like, maybe this is a wrong. Well, okay, so there's video game pins. So we're talking about board game pins, there's not a lot. Video game pins, there's obviously Super Mario Brothers, Street Fighter, there's,
Hey, Barrel Scores! How's it going? Communism is just a red herring. Is that a
communism is a, oh yeah, communism is a red herring.
Yeah.
They say that a couple times.
Yeah, that's true, Andrew. And I do like the film noir style that Design has. It's like some great sound effects. It's a really fun game, actually. I think we should rent that one next. I think he has one. No. Did you ever remember the cat show you used to watch? Listen, I don't think it existed. I think my brain only.
Oh yeah, that's the cartoon cat show, right?
I've been looking for weeks for this cat show. But I didn't look up SWAT cats. And where's my phone? Where's my phone? I'm gonna look up SWAT cats right now. Hold up.
Swamp cats?
SWAT cats. Someone said it might be SWAT cats. I'm gonna check it out.
You'll know it if you see it.
For sure.
Oh.
Okay. Monopoly, Felix the Cat. I watched, I mean,
Well, I got a 0, but I want to try one more time. Let's both of us try one more time. I think we can do this.
oh, the color poll is done. Did we change our?
We did not.
View results.
I think green was the winner. But
What was the premise of the cat show?
click on the poll and see what the results
I
are.
did, but it's like loading. I don't know.
Oh, you can do it.
Okay. Swatcast is spelled with a K. God, this whole thing is just broken.
God.
What's wrong with Twitch?
Well, I turned it to green until we find out.
Okay, we're green. Do you guys know who won the poll? Because I think it was green. But we'll find out. Anyway, we look up Swatcast real quick. But so the premise of this cat show was similar to the Cat on Cats. They were like alley cats. They're like stray cats.
And it wasn't Heathcliff.
But I don't think it was Heathcliff because I feel like it was black and white and it was like part of a different show. It was like it might have been
really
Heathcliff.
familiar too,
It
though.
might have been Heathcliff, but I'm remembering it wrong. But okay, we'll look at swap cats with a K. Swap cats with a K. No, it wasn't SWAT cats. This is too actiony. Maybe I just watched Heathcliff in black and white.
Felix the cat?
Sometimes.
Like, isn't Felix the cat like kind of an older? I mean, it would have been probably before that.
Felix the cat is old.
Right, but I mean, like, what if you watched like a version of that?
Googling riffraff wasn't the right idea. I have to add a cat to the end of that.
Oh yeah, you just get pictures of like Rapper.
The Cadillac Cats is what I think it is. I don't think it was Top Cat. It might have been Top Cat. Maybe it was Top Cat. Maybe I'm just like merging Top Cat.
What if you just had a dream about cats and you were just like you just need to design it?
Okay, so maybe it was the Cadillac Cats because it was part of a different show.
What show was Cadillac Cat's part of? Oh, okay.
And it was like his friends. His riffraff cat. Oh, it's part of the Cadillac Cats. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that cat looks familiar. It's like cat. So maybe I just watched this in black and white and like didn't understand that.
But you just have like a shitty.
show.
You didn't know, and your mom was just like, "Well, I left it on black and white because."
Yeah. But I also feel like there was, God, I feel like it was like a suite of cat shows. Like,
You knocked out my contact.
Let's look up Top Cat.
I like that you guys are helping her solve this mystery. You guys are.
Top Cat looks a little too Hanna-Barbera. But maybe that's what it was. I feel like the cats were more scruffy. Yeah, Riff Raff was kind of cats, yeah.
She's like ready to go.
3 cats. Karen Burger says the most pinball streams we'll talk about game ideas, pizza, cats. Those are great
All
things.
my favorite things.
So it's
All
hard
my
not to
favorite
talk
things.
about that. What can we talk about? Booze? We'll talk about booze.
We can talk about food.
We can change the subject anytime.
You guys, should we make a poll?
So what poll? And well, we can make it work.
Like, what's the next topic? Trying this objective one more time. I did not get it in the last one.
Okay.
But if I get it in this one, then you can get another try at it.
Okay. Okay. So yes, I don't know what this cat person is, and it's very upsetting. And I asked the thing that really upset me is that I asked my sister, who remembers everything I don't remember about my childhood.
And she didn't remember either?
She didn't know. She's like, that doesn't ring a bell. So this is probably in my head. Oliver and Company.
No. I think it's real. I think it's real.
Oliver and Company was great.
Sorry.
That was a show? I didn't know that was a show. I know that was a movie. Approximate what year would you watch this? I feel like
Show your age.
early 90s, late 80s.
Like 1987
And
to
the Machine.
92?
1989 to 1993
Okay.
was when I was watching this show.
Okay.
And it seemed old at the time. Like it was already old.
It was a cool show.
Hand in the Machine, Thinner Thick Crust. We don't need to go there. That's a big water. Okay. Harry, we could do a poll. We could do a poll for Thinner Thick Crust. Let's see if we can have this poll. Damn it.
So these extra balls count for the ding dang old pinball challenge.
What? Extra balls don't count as another ball.
So if I just got an extra ball, does that mean that
You can play it.
it
Yes.
to be my ball 3?
Yes.
Okay. Give a shit about the popcorn.
Okay, new poll, guys.
What's the pool?
Thinner Thick Crust.
Oh, thin or thick crust?
Yeah.
Are we talking about pizza?
I believe so.
Or pie?
Is there such thing as a thin or thick crust of pie?
I think so. What? Ooh, that's double danger bow.
Yeah, move up. I was younger. I was not in high school.
I got a beat special, right? Well, I got to special, but I gotta beat him. I gotta beat
Oh no! I think getting the special counts. Let's look. I don't know. Actually, hard to know because I couldn't get into the rules as much as I wanted to.
It was pretty deep. Here's the thing. I feel like the latest games, because they have so many good pinball players at work its turn, all the games that have come out within the last 2 years have been so deep. Deeper than I can even get to. At my level. And I play pinball a lot. I mean, I know there's a lot of pinball players that are better than me, for sure. Is he supposed to be half of like that?
Double crust pizza. I don't know what that is.
Well, I passed special, so I got it in 3. But I have an extra ball. He's challenging me to go past the special, so I'm gonna try on this next ball.
Okay.
And then I'll be your turn.
Right? Yes. Yeah, I'm sure TMNT will have like a tournament strategy that everyone will do. That's how you get the most points for quickness. Right? That's the least, least risk or whatever. But for me, it kind of stood. TMNT, the rules, at least at first, were like kind of Star Wars-esque. In that, like, you have to learn what each strategy for each turtle is.
Right.
And everyone is different. So there's like...
And it depends on like what shots you can hit well. Like Donatello was really great, but I could never hit his skill shot. And I couldn't, because the game was so new that I was just like, okay, well, but is that a problem? What does hitting his skill shot do for me? Okay, well that starts that weapon hurry up thing, which is worth points. But everything is pretty low scoring until you get pretty deep in the game, so...
Ooh, thick 1.
Thick crust.
Thick crust 1, guys.
Interesting.
Not by much. It's 57 to 43. Alright.
That just means that we'll just eat any pizza. We have our preferences.
We like everything. I like it all.
I like all pizzas.
I like it all. But
why don't you try that?
Gonna come back. Am I going?
Yeah. You try the, I got the special in 3.
Okay.
Which means that you
I
can
have
have
it
it in... You can do it in... Why does it say...
What? I don't know. I hate it. Just go back to the,
No, you keep playing. I'll figure it out. Oh, so now it worked.
I fucked up.
Restart. You like walked away. You gotta restart.
That was my own fault. Okay, I'm gonna
Jimmy Jam! Hi! Hello! Welcome! Thanks for coming on! I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see all these people from Deadfoot coming on to you guys. I appreciate you coming out, checking it out. If we're not your thing, it's totally okay, but I'm really, I'm glad you guys came by and just to see what we got going on here. We play pinball and talk about dumb things.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Right now we're doing a pinball objective that Jada gave us, which is to finish special Ringmaster. Oh my goodness.
Is this yellow?
Who is holy crap? Frost, you are giving a whole bunch of tier subs.
Oh,
You're giving a bunch of subs, everybody.
That's wonderful.
I'm gonna hurt you guys so
You
much.
guys are so nice.
You guys are so much.
You guys are great.
Still the second level of training has really pulled me. I will say,
Second one.
Turtles music is great.
The music, I loved it.
I loved the Turtles music. And thank you so much, Frost, for giving all those subs. We appreciate it so much. He's the opposite of Mr. Chill. I don't know, I was trying to think of like Frost, like, or, no, I was trying to think, what was that? That terrible Schumacher Batman where it was just like, Mr. Freeze?
That was Mr. Freeze. But
It's like, you. Freeze! Hey, Derek, you're doing well. We're having a good time. It's still sunny outside. It took me 2 games to get it. The first one I did not. The second one I got in 3. Anna is a master of this game, so she's very.
That's Jinx right there.
Yeah, I jinxed her. I just jinxed her.
Ooh, cannonball. So this is the mode you guys can't see.
Good morning, Eric. So, Erica, since you're Oz, Eric, are you the opposite side of the world? You over in Ozzy Town?
Winter over there.
Oh, Desirables is rating with a party of 15!
Hey, welcome guys.
Come nuts with us. Come nuts with us. We're playing Circus Voltaire. Send me out when you sing. Send me to box. Booms it's box. Sorry. CBD is a beautiful game. It's a little tricky to light in the screen because of those crazy bright LEDs of the flippers, but we're working it out. No tilt, but that was a danger.
Was that false?
It's a danger! Watch yourself!
Look.
10:30 a.m. over here, Monday morning. So you're working. Oh, I'm sorry that you're working, but also thanks for tuning in while you work. Oz, Eric, actually, you're the second person in Australia that's tuned in. The other person also had to go to work.
Yes,
where in Australia are you at right now? And welcome, all you PBM desirable raiders. Welcome to our lovely little Circus Voltaire room. We are trying to join the circus. Actually, we're trying to kill all the ringmasters right now.
I'm sucking at it though. This is my ball free already.
But if you, well, okay, you kill this guy, you get the next one, you get an extra ball. That's
No,
cool.
I'm just not doing that good under pressure.
Oh my gosh. So, Oz Eric is trying to get some objectives on Pure Magic, which is a wonderful, fun game. I kind of can't wait until things are a little more relaxed with 13, because we do have access to a Theater of Magic, but it is with somebody that is immunocompromised, so we can really go into their house very easily. But you were at Start Finale? Oh my god. I've been there, I get there with Lost in the Zone, where it's just like, it's time. Hit the scoop. It's
So
time.
I didn't do it again.
Do you want to explain why you're making it? Or what's your, we should try to join the circus, obviously. You did join the circus already. Like, you had 124 million games.
Just let it be
You're the
known
first one.
that Rebecca won the first.
The pinball,
the first
pinball objective. Yes, yes. Well, what should our next objective be, you guys? Best game. Theater of Magic, Circus Voltaire, Totan. Oh, that's so good.
I don't know enough about Tarzan, I think. I don't play that one enough to like judge it.
Well, they all have ladies that tell you how wonderful you are. Like this one, it's like, join the circus, and Theater of Magic is, you have the magic. And then in Totan, she's like, you're amazing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Gosh, I'd say of all 3 of them, like, I would say, it's just a really hard question, because, like, if I were to purchase something, I'd purchase Circus Voltaire.
Really?
Only because we have a friend that has Theater of Magic and Totan, so it's kind of like, and Circus is not one that I see often. But if I was just like out the gate, living in the middle of nowhere, like I have no friends, I don't have any places to play, all the pinball is just in my house, I think I would say Theater of Magic. Theater of Magic.
Theater of Magic is great.
It's a classic.
Have fun playing it. It's not great for tournaments, it has like, they have to like change the code for it.
Hey, bye Andrew, thank you so much for coming out. Andrew, we'll see you next time. Unknown Machine says he likes CB out of the 3. Totan a very close second, alright.
Yeah. I want to play Tarzan more.
Your youngest, Oz Erickson says his youngest who plays on stream with him sometimes says the funniest things. She looks at the Theater of Magic backpack and goes, Dad, why does a girl's boobs have like 2 giant, look like 2 giant pinballs? So unrealistic. Does she also mention the fact that one boob is bigger than the other? It's like clearly bigger. That class was actually drawn by a female, so she should know how boobs look.
Probably she got nose.
Theater Magic is great, but also is single-handedly keeping Chicago pinball in business, which is great. Medieval Madness is your favorite. The only thing I don't like about the remake of Medieval Madness is it's not the original voices. Not that it matters that much.
Is it? I didn't know that.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they could get the rights for because the damsel on the original Medieval Madness is Tina Fey. Because she was at the time here in Chicago working in Second City. And I think there's another famous person that did some of the other voices, or at least one of the people that you see a lot in like that kind of comedy circle of like the 30 Rock people. Medieval Madness is your favorite, that's great. The Two Machines, let's see. Did we ever figure out what that chinchilla animal is?
We never figured that out.
You really did.
I think it's a
It
chinchilla.
might be a chinchilla. Let's just say it's a chinchilla, right? There's another, so there's another, I took a picture of another animal on the back glass of, that looks like, so he hasn't made an appearance on the screen in a little while, but Anna's little kitty is named Pickle. And that is on the back glass. It's from the top, it's like the top right corner, and it's like a little kitty. And it also says, it says Red Hot Grill on it. And I also don't know what Red Hot Grill means. That's like an inside joke or something. Maybe like all the Williams or all the Valley kids would go to dinner and lunch at Red Hot Grill. It doesn't exist anymore, so who knows. Oh yes, you could do outdoors. Let me know that as well.
It's a low number. That's what you want, right?
We should try a pinball karaoke screen when we play. You have to sing the whole time. Nerds, so that's actually kind of, we've been talking about that. We want to do a combo Twitch stream, Twitch sings.
Be careful what you ask for, though. Nerds.
Yeah, right. I mean, I know I'm into it, and I feel like I'm like forcing Anna into it in a weird way, and I hope that
I'm cool.
she doesn't, you don't have to do it if you
I
want to.
will make everyone listen to me sing.
You know, maybe you need to hit, well, it would be like a clip-on mic or maybe a mic closer to us, but, yeah. I gotta, so what I'll do, that'll be my homework. I'll download Twitch Sings and play around with the app because we obviously, we want to do it so that you guys can hear the music on the VOD later. And I think the best way to do that is to do Twitch Sings, because all the music in Twitch Sings is available for Twitch Sings, and I don't see why there would be an issue with that. And we'd also need to play a game that we could turn the music off, which is possible.
You can turn the music off this game.
Yeah, Unknown Machine, but that's definitely something that we've talked about. So we'll keep you guys posted on that because I kind of want to do that. I think it'd be fun. I was trying to figure out a way to be able to still play some good jams, and it wouldn't have to be a competition. It would just be fun.
It could be a competition.
It could be a competition. Well, I mean, how would we make it a competition? Like, whoever gets a high score?
No. It would have to be like a voting / high score.
I think that seems pretty subjective.
It does.
A poll? Which one's better?
Yep.
I
I'm
don't
prepared
know.
to keep losing.
I don't know. I almost did, but okay, so if we did it a competition, my thought was, if we did it sort of a competition, we would, each of us would pick a song that we would sing, but then each of us would pick a song that the other person would sing. So then you could sort of sabotage whatever they do by picking a song, and maybe they don't know it and they have to try. But then we would have to come up with some rules on like if you were playing and you weren't singing, like if you know how so here in Chicago, one of our TVs came up with the Chicago Fight Club, which is this like whole different way of playing, and you're not able to track when you play in Chicago Fight Club.
Yes.
So it's kind of this, like, each person that plays against you has to sort of watch that. If you trap up for too long, they'll be like, no, you have to train. Like, no, you can't trap, you gotta shoot it. So it has to be something like that. Like, if you're not singing, you'd have to, like, oh, if you're not singing, you need to drink or whatever. But I don't think that's gonna be a problem. You gotta help baby with bedtime. Oh, thanks for swinging by, Slacker. Give that cute little baby a kissy kiss from strangers on the internet. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we're gonna play next week.
I don't know.
Should we switch to attack?
We can play that.
I mean, we're sitting right next to it.
Yeah.
And it'll be nighttime, so maybe we can sit outside.
Yeah.
What's the weather gonna be like on Thursday? Like it's not gonna change.
Just look it up.
I'll look it up.
Look it up. It'll be wrong.
Sunny 84 is the high.
Okay.
So I think it'll be really nice.
But we're doing it at night, so we can.
Yeah, so we'll be on it nights.
Holy mother.
We're not supposed to be talking about Fight Club or we're just gonna be angry.
Oh, really?
That's not true. I think he's making a Fight Club joke. I think he wants us to talk about it because it's fucking cool if
It is
people
cool.
should do more.
Yeah.
You shared a photo of the 2-year-old and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Insta. Why don't you check it out? Metal gave us squad. How are you tonight? We're doing well. The sun is going down. It's cooling off. Anna's in a multi-ball, so she's happy. Happy as a candy. So far, that first game we've had has been our best game. I jinxed it. I said it was going to be.
No, that's normal. It's fine. Don't worry about that. It's not your fault. It's my fault that I suck.
You suck! Just kidding. There's no sucking here. There's no crying in pinball!
There is.
I absolutely have cried at pinball.
Absolutely.
For sure. I've absolutely cried.
Oh,
My
yeah.
very first pinbird, I cried.
Yeah.
I cried.
It's okay to cry, guys.
It is okay to
It's
cry.
okay to cry.
There's no shame in crying.
We're sad.
Especially in these crazy trying times. Sometimes you just need a good cry. And there shouldn't be any stigma with that.
Right.
Please, if you feel like you need to cry, don't fight it because the stress on your body, if you fight to cry, the stress on your body is worse. So just let it out. Yeah, let it out. I don't know, I mean, not
Did you make that up?
scientifically.
Okay.
I'm just saying that, like, I feel like there can't be anything good about being that emotional where you want to, like, just explode and not letting yourself do it. You gotta, I get if you don't want to do it in public, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine, but also it's okay.
Jaden says he cries in pinball when the Addams Family score. It's no fun. That is so heartbreaking, Jaden.
Yes,
Just
it really is.
so heartbreaking. And that is like, when I'm in a competition and Addams Family gets picked, I kind of dread it. Only because that is just one of those games everybody's so good at. I'm just like, I'd rather play games that people hate. Like, throw me up on fucking Iron Man. Throw me on that Monsters.
Ugh.
Hey man, Expo, the tournament last year at Expo, I picked Monsters, Black Knight 2000, and I think those were the two that I picked most of the time. And I made it to 4th place. Well, that's fine. Fine with that. That Monsters game big rocks. I don't know why people have such hate on Monsters. Maybe because it's just the comparison of other games. I mean, or maybe because it was already made better because basically Monsters is kind of like a weird monster mash. I just had to up here. The sun is going down and all of our cameras are changing exposures, guys. So, Addams Family super overrated, says you, but ooh, are them fighting words?
Oh shit.
Should we start a poll? Is Addams Family super overrated?
rules involved. They don't know that they're supposed to do something. They just want to keep the game alive.
I think Adam's Family is one of those games that you can have fun on even if you're kind of getting a shitty score. Because you don't know any better. But it's also one of those games where if you're getting a shitty score and you do know better, you're just like, fuck this game, I hate it. I don't hate it. Head for the loot. So are you heading for the circus already, girl? Well. Look at that dance. Look at her dance moves.
Welcome to the circus.
Let's see what you do. We need your skills. Alright, so she's attempting this, she's attempting the, making her way. She's making her way through the circus, guys. Making her way. I almost sang that stupid, what is that, Michelle? Yes! Making her way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound. And I need you. And I miss you. Oh, maybe that's one of the songs that we sing on our karaoke stream. Yeah, join that circus. Yes. So she has actually joined the circus once before on this stream. Very first game. And I did not join the circus, so I am due. You keep playing. I'm gonna turn this light on real quick. Wow! Woo. Oh, is it? There it is. Turn the light on. It's getting dark in here. It's getting dark in here.
We're now gonna do the remaster thing.
So they're not the same. Michelle Branch. I think Michelle Branch is the one that plays the piano. Right? And then there's Vanessa Carlton.
Well, that was Vanessa Carlton, right?
No, that was Michelle Branch.
Was?
Wait, I'll find out. If I could fall into the sky. Oh no, because she's like, yeah, I know, 1,000 miles, and I'm just the way she sings.
What is
Very
Vanessa
specific.
Carlton saying then?
Okay, Michelle Branch.
God damn it.
Damn it. You know what I hate? I hate when I type in a person's name and then I get their wiki page first and it doesn't give me the information I need.
Why not?
I don't know. It doesn't like list the songs.
It usually does. It usually.
I was gonna see you tonight. Oh, maybe it's not her. I don't understand. Maybe it is Vanessa Carlton. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Vanessa Carlton. Okay. Songs. Yes, you're right. I'm
Okay.
wrong. She's right.
So what is Michelle Branch? Stop!
Michelle Branch sang
Okay.
Everywhere. I have to hear that to know.
I got another ball? I feel like my hair looks weird. I'm taking this one off because I can't. Take it off. Does it look weird now? Is it bad?
Well, you've got a little bit. I actually think it's wild and beautiful.
It's wild and beautiful, guys. It's like horseback riding.
Yes. It's like she's horseback riding. Exactly. Exactly like she's horseback riding. Ooh, is there a way the chat can video into sing karaoke? That is an interesting question. Also, yeah, borrowed scores. I am a huge Buffy cameras because it's like the room has gotten like so much darker within the last like. Sorry guys, I know you guys are chatting me and I haven't seen it yet, and I apologize. I'm just trying to keep up with making sure that you can see all the action. Because it's getting dark in here. Muba, so back to your chat and video to sing karaoke. I mean, we would have to try and figure out how to do that exactly. Everywhere happy now, goodbye to you. Well, see, H up down knows. You know. She had a short country career in the records. Interesting. I didn't know that. Making out with Skype. I know, Forest Grove is the same way. You want it to happen, but you also know why it shouldn't. And like honestly, the whole like vampire with the soul thing, clearly it should be Spike Station earned his soul and wasn't just like. Anyway, sorry. We can like maybe I should have like
We should have like a Buffy night.
We should have a Buffy night. We just talk about Buffy.
Yeah.
I really could talk about Buffy all the time.
I love Buffy.
The homebrew is super fun. I haven't played it in a couple of years, but every year I play it, it's great. I hope I get to play it this year. Right? That's what's so happening.
We really do that scene or something.
Hey, Mom, Mayhem, Jeremy. Hey, thanks so much for coming on. Happy Sunday.
Hey, Bob.
We are getting to the circus right now. We are rolling deep. We are rolling deep into the circus right now. We're like rolling up. It's like that stand up where it's like that Ludacris song. Roll out, stand up.
Oh, damn it. Well, we're back.
Was that the party one or is that the
That was the party one, that was the
That's
end.
the party. Okay, now do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Okay, one more time.
Okay, so my next cosplay, I want to be this lady. I want to be the ringmaster.
Strings.
Yeah. I want to make the spring thing.
Spring thing. I'll do that little.
Ooh, yeah. Or that little, the cat that has the, like, TNT thing for the high
Oh,
wires.
this guy with the hat? Yes. I love that guy.
Ooh. You've inspired me to play Circus Voltaire?
Yay!
On the decks? Please do. It's fun. It's great.
Oh, Lordy.
We are, I do need one. I do need drink. Well, we'll go live for 2 hours. What do you think?
Oh, okay. One more game?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's all. And maybe get
Yeah.
you know what our next koozie run should be? Smaller, taller koozies that fit
Ooh,
White
that fits the
Claws.
White Claws? That's a great idea.
Are there companies that make White Claw koozies, guys?
Find them, please.
If they don't, if they're not making them, I want to do it and make a bunch of money.
We can agree, though. That's the thing.
We could have a merch. We could have a Squarespace.
Yeah.
We could do a Squarespace.
I don't know about Squarespace, but there's a free one, I'm sure. But I guess
We'll see
I'll
how
look
cool
into it.
this is.
Oh,
This is cool. It's a cool. But it needs to be taller so I can fit a qualler. Taller for a qualler. I'm also on my deadlift. I would absolutely take a White Claw sponsorship. Please sponsor us. Wow. I'm sorry. I just
that
wanted to do.
was great. That was a really bad, like, beating the circus. But,
Carlsbad says yes, it's a thing.
who's the circus member we're putting in?
Let's give it to Frost because they sent a bunch of tier 1 subs to a whole bunch of awesome people.
FRS?
sometimes skip over the body because it makes me cry so fucking hard.
Oh god. Is that when her mom dies?
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
It's only
It's really sad.
you guys need it.
Like, God, is it like 15 years old now at this point? It's pretty old.
They have challenge. Oh, is Buffy on Amazon now?
Is it on Amazon? I have all the DVDs.
Yeah. It was on Netflix for a while and took it off.
It was on Netflix, yes.
Yeah.
And then I actually, so when I watched Buffy, I didn't really watch Angel when
I never watched
they did the split. And so I watched Angel after Buffy ended. It was just like I was craving more Buffy.
Yeah.
And of course Angel is not Buffy.
My sister
But the
watched it.
first season of Angel actually has some crossover stuff. And there was one crossover episode where I was like, holy shit, this like puts so much different context to some of the Buffy episodes that I watched in that season. It was like in between season 3 and season 4.
Yeah, there is. You're right. Have you heard of this new show about warrior nuns? I forget.
Warrior Nuns?
I don't remember what it's called. It's about nuns.
I would watch that.
It's about like nuns that kick ass.
I would totally watch a show about nuns that kick
It's in
ass.
a world where there's like, you know, it's like a divine world.
In a divine, in a world.
I'm gonna look it up. I think it's called. What is it called? Something nun. I'm just gonna Google nun show. Netflix.
How about, I hope it's called Nunchuck.
Oh no, it's called Warrior Nun. But
It's
I
like
watched
straight up called Warrior Nun?
Warrior Nun.
Okay. What's it gonna be on?
It's on Netflix.
Netflix.
And it's about, I only watched the first episode, but it's like kind of campy, kind of fun. I don't know.
I mean, it's about warrior nuns. It's gonna be campy.
Yeah, it's
It better be campy. I'll be pissed if it's not.
my stupid husband won't watch it, but he's not watching it.
You didn't.
I have to watch a lot of stuff.
Actually, you know, it's kind of a blessing sometimes when you have a show that you can only watch by yourself. Because, like,
Oh, yeah.
especially, like, so Charlie likes to play video games, and so I want to go upstairs and watch something.
Yeah.
It has to be something that he doesn't want to watch. And then we have to come to this conversation where I'm just like, I want to watch this show. We're going to watch it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to have shows.
Has anyone here watched The Warrior Nun? I've only seen one episode. Is it bad? It looks really cheesy. Woo! Circus Voltaire! Hey, Arsu! How's it going?
We
Yes.
play
We're
circus.
playing some circus.
We circus in here. I'm trying to get this guy ready. Oh, shit. Well, he's ready to go so I can start this movie. Right?
Good to hear, Arsu.
See, look at that. I just
Yep.
slipped it right out of the koozie.
Yep.
Gosh darn it.
We need. So
I
we're
could
gonna
turn
need
this
to get
inside out and
white
make
cloth.
it into it.
We could just cut them and like make it.
I could make it. I
Yeah.
could do it. But you can also do two koozies stuffed into each other and then it'll.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's smart.
And you double up.
You double up on the koozie and then you can.
Or maybe White Claw just makes cans that are normal sized.
Yeah, I don't know what these skinny cans are all about.
Skinny cans. What do you think we're gonna drink it because it's skinny?
Why not just make it?
I'm just kidding. We love you. Please sponsor us.
That's right. I know you're not there.
Oh shit! I wasn't supposed to do that.
Oh no. That's okay. That's your first one? No. You have two more. And you have two more mobiles, so that's fine.
I know, but it's just annoying because I was supposed to start that high wire before I got this
Oh,
guy.
now you can start it on Raz, and that's even better.
Okay.
Yeah. It's even better.
I got it on the plunge. Oh. Except I just started my wire because I just ended it. Okay, well that's so much for stacking multi-balls here, kids.
What? No. You got some time. was saying to give us some. Give us a couple.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really nice. Yeah, we should get a P.O. box.
We should get some fan mail.
Fan mail going. And then we can send mail too.
I lost them all at
Once in multi-ball, that sucked. I wish everyone could see your whole body during that dance because it was wonderful. You can only see the top part, but the bottom part is great. You're missing out, guys. We need to.
It's soup socks. It's soup awkward.
I think we need to up that light brightness a little bit.
I don't know if we can.
Doesn't do anything?
Yeah, this is as bright as it gets.
What the F? Alright. Oh, this up? Oh, no. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Wow.
Yeah, this one could be brighter, which is a bummer. That's our new ring light.
Our new ring light. We're trying a new ring
Hey,
light.
maybe we can make it whiter.
I think it's on the white setting.
Sorry, that was Let's stop talking to her. Thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Okay, I want to hit some fucking orbits so I can get another multi-ball going.
Yes. Gotta get that juggler right.
Juggler's lit.
I feel like I've changed my favorite music of this game to the juggler multi-ball start. This is it.
That's pretty good. I see why you like that.
I dance to it every time, so that's why it's good. Alright.
Now,
Oh, beautiful. And you did warning. Well done. Alright. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I am trying to get Juggler Lock 2.
Okay. Perfect.
And then I want to start Juggler, and then I can, while I'm a Juggler, hit this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang. So, whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Beautiful.
Ow!
Oh,
Don't you ball
you.
switch me, you piece of shit!
Don't let us do it.
That was my fault, you guys.
Was
that
that
was
ball
so
free?
my fault. Ooh, did it not notice that I...
Oh, what's happening? Oh no. Is it broken? It's gonna fall.
It's not fine.
Where is it?
It should. I think that was ball free. I think that
Damn it! You're so close. You did one more.
that was totally a flub on my part.
Damn it. Well, you gotta do it again. You gotta go again.
One more game? One more game.
You got another game. I love it with this graphic, with the little ringmaster, the little pokey comes out, and then it's like,
And then the eye wire guy gets electrocuted.
ooh, yes, that's right. Rebecca makes these.
I wanted to make a new banner, but I didn't have enough time. Or I did have enough time, I just was too lazy to do it.
You never say that. You're not too late. You made this already. We already have one. You don't need to make two. Do you?
Yeah, but sometimes it's like, we had some of the, fucking Jurassic Park was one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was really good.
And Johnny Mnemonic was a good one too.
We should rent Jurassic Park just so we can use that again.
Alright,
Start over. Start that one over. Restart again. Long as it can.
I would love to rent Jurassic Park.
Johnny Mnemonic also had a really good one. terms the internet uses.
What?
And I don't know if it's,
What was the term that you didn't know?
well, it wasn't a real term.
Oh, okay.
It was goif, but they meant to say good. They meant to say good.
Oh, it's like that scene in Mean Girls where she meant to say great and cool until she says cool. Like that?
Well, Lumet says it's clunky, and the theme. You don't like the theme?
Is that really clunky? Well, okay, so I would say that I can see how it would be a little clunky because the flow isn't quite as...
There's not as much flow. Yeah.
If you can't hit those shots hard, see, okay, now this is an interesting, this might be controversial, you guys, but I was talking about this the other day after we played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was, again, very fun, but also really hard. And I did terrible on that game. Weigh in, please, chat.
Yes.
Is it a detriment the more Stern hires really, 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 really good pinball players? Are they going to start designing themselves out of the amateur market? Because some of the best games, like Attack from Mars, if you don't know anything about pinball, you'll still have fun because you'll just rocket into the center. But if you are not good and not accurate, and you start playing some of these newer games, they might be too hard for the inexperienced player. And now I know that it can be a crazy balance to try and have both. Like, okay, you have to be able to attract the really good players like us nerds. But in the same sense, if all of your testers are Ray Davidson and
There's no testers.
well, but I mean, they play the whitewoods a lot, so you know that Keith is playing
That
as
was
whitewood. You know, Mike, who is really super great, plays it. You know, Tim Sexton's really good. Like, all those guys are really good at pinball. So, are they going to recognize those elements of a really crappy player, what makes a good machine for a person that doesn't know what they're doing? Like, even on this game, if I walked up to this game, I'd want to hit that a bunch of times, and that's a pretty easy shot. I'd want to hit around, it would be kind of hard. There's a lot of cool things that makes this game hard, but also
It's neat.
makes it easy at the same time.
Right. It makes it more accessible to people who are like, ooh, look at the ball.
So,
Like, I wanna
Teenage
hit
Mutant Ninja
it.
Turtles is super great, but you know what's not that easy to hit is that the Venom is not the easiest shot. Donatello is
Donatello's super hard.
almost impossible for someone that doesn't know how to play pinball. There's
Yeah.
no way that they'll hit that shot. No way.
Unless it's on accident.
Unless it's on accident. So I'm curious to know what the chat feels about that. Like, will this become a problem eventually? Will they start to need...
Carl Score says it takes social fun out of it because it's too serious.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I gotta like,
And then there's a place for that, you know.
well, Game of Thrones, I think, is a really good example of how that game is so strategic that I have to really concentrate on how I'm playing it. It's not just a bat it around and see what you get kind of game. And there's a lot of games that are batted around games. And I don't feel like any of the Stern games are really batted around games anymore.
Radioactive says, I think it should be hard to get to the end game, but it should be fun for casual players too.
Right.
And that's correct. That's like the
It's
balance.
a really hard balance.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how hard that is to balance that. Because it's gotta be shots that people that don't know what they're doing can hit. And I think that's why a lot of people, when they think of their favorite games, they think of Attack from Mars and Medieval Madness, because there's a thing in the middle that they can just slam on, and who cares?
Yeah. Also, the call outs and the music and everything is great. The complicated root set is not great for everyone. Like, some people love that stuff, you know. Some people love to like research the rules and like.
I get
and,
super
like,
nerdy about that stuff.
like you get, but some people are like, I just want to walk up and hit the lit shots.
Yeah.
And have
Now,
them
what I
tell
will
me
say-
what's going on.
Now, what I will say that's good about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles about that is the fact that some of those elements they'll start multi-ball really well.
Yeah.
Like if you pick the right person. But
Teenage
have seen so many casual players walk up to a game not even knowing to pick something,
Sure.
and will just do it and go.
Yeah. Right.
So it's just, it's like, how dumb do you want people to be? You know, like, how do you do both?
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing, and I you know, you gotta give Stern a lot of credit for really trying to do that, you know, and try and figure out ways to attract both types of players.
Yeah, I mean, I do love those really small estates because the rule sets are like easy to understand, and they're like you walk up to it and you can learn it,
Yeah.
quickly, and you can teach it to someone else pretty quickly. Also.
Yeah, like we talked about Addams Family being overrated, but guess what? When you tell somebody how to play Addams Family, you're
That's
like,
true.
hit that chair in the center with the lights on.
Yeah.
If the lights not on, hit the ramps. That's all you have to tell them.
Yeah.
And then all the other stuff will kind of fall into place. Like, you know, you don't have to tell them to hit greed a bunch of times. You don't have to tell them about all the other stuff. That just basically gives them enough information. But you can play far in that game if that's all you know.
And I would like to see some more simple games too, R2. But that's what's cool about total nuclear annihilation, right?
Exactly.
Because that was like that
the
came
rule
out
set
and it
is
was
so
like
simple.
music
It's like,
is
this is
cool,
it. This is
like
all you
it's
do.
super stylish, and the rules are pretty straightforward.
Yeah. And that game is still hard for good players.
And it's very hard.
It is a very hard game.
Yeah. It's fun.
Shit.
I like it.
TNA is great. And you also gotta give credit to Spooky for going with something that it was a bit of a risk.
Yeah.
To go for a game that's like, hey man, we're not putting any ramps.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this kind of cool old school drop target style multi-ball, which is so cool.
But then they went.
Well, that was
to the Nightmare Castle, which I feel like is the opposite. Like there's all this shit going on, and I have no idea how to.
I think the problem with the Nightmare Castle for me is that they released it before they had any. Like, I played it at a couple of shows before they had any code. Like, nothing really worked. And now it's like kind of like, well, it's lost its luster if you've released it without anything to do. Now I kind of don't really, you know, it's like it has to be on that new. It has to feel new.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that balance, but really quiet in here, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
But it's all. I mean, we've been
we should probably stop. I'm looking.
We're gonna
up.
wrap it up. We're gonna look for somebody to
We're
raid.
gonna look for someone to raid right now.
But it was super nice. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Thanks again for
Thanks for
everybody
coming
that
by.
tuned in, coming from Dead Flip. That saw us. That saw us on Dead Flip and came by. Really appreciate it. Thanks to all those that subbed. Frost for giving out a bunch of subs. Thanks to all my cool peeps that show up every time. We love you guys. We'll probably play Attack from Mars or maybe Surf again. We'll decide.
Okay, we got a Wonka we could watch. Ooh. That's live catch. Live catch pinball. Should we go in there?
Yeah. Let's. You guys want to watch some wonks?
Some Wonka?
Let's walk some donks.
I mean, that's a crazy rule set, but
Speaking of like, holy shit, how do you even play this game because it's so deep? But that's the way that pinball machines are going now.
I guess.
Maybe it's just
We'll see.
embracing that, you know. I like deep rule sets. Don't get me wrong.
The problem is the loudest people in the industry like the rule sets.
Well, it's frustrating for me because I like deep rule sets, but I'm still a pretty novice player, so I'll get up on a game that somebody's putting up 100 million on, and I'm just like, oh my god, I can barely get a million on this. So what am I doing wrong? And then I feel like, and that's not a way to get more people into the sport. So we just gotta keep playing mediocre games and show everybody, hey man, you can still love pinball and kind of be shitty, and it's great.
Alright, bye everyone.
Bye guys, we're gonna raid.
We're gonna raid right now. See you on Thursday, hopefully.
See you on Thursday. Bye. Are we gonna switch to the logo? You might have to turn the theme back on. We got a theme song, guys. It's cool.